Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
The following is a paid commercial presentation of Information Communications Corporation. Since the dawn of time, the high and the mighty have turned to psychics for the secret of love and money. Now the wisdom of the ages is as near as your phone, thanks to the Psychic Friends Network. Please give a warm welcome to the 5-time Grammy Award-winning host of our show, Dionne Warwick. Come on down!
I would have done this, but we have the premier announcer in the entire world, so I'm going to allow him to introduce our first guest.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Randomnews, and I wasn't even expecting to do this video, but it's like the gods came together, or should I say the spirits, and brought us some content that is just downright hilarious. Because our two favorite psychics got together, and boy did this shit get goofy. So let's check out Kandis, Starr, and Queen Domain's Psychic Goofy Network.
Greetings.
Oh, so much better. Excellent. So I was just about to tell them a little bit about what's going on and how spirit really freaking works so wonderfully to put things together. This was not planned.
Not even a full minute in and we got our first lie.
This was totally spare of the moment. I know Spirit has mentioned your name to me, and I know Spirit has mentioned my name to you. It was just
absolutely
divine intervention for this to happen. That's what I feel. Right after we planned this meeting.
Damn, not even a full minute, and she already put her foot in her mouth.
This was not planned. This was totally spare of the moment.
Man, these frauds make it too easy.
I was downloaded with another gift, so that was amazing in itself.
You see, since Kandis only became psychic when Kanika died, and people call her out for it all the time, now she doesn't have to be born with the gift. Now she can just download gifts out of thin air. And the last time she downloaded a gift, this happened.
Look, I'm fucking magnetic.
We are not supposed to be magnetic, guys.
This is the new thing, y'all. Alright?
You with me, y'all?
Yeah, if most of you wondering what that is, that's a hand sign that the goofies put up to identify each other.
And right when I went to share the news with my babes, I started getting attacked. And it literally proved everything that I have taught my babes, that when you level up, you get attacked immediately at the same exact time.
No, what she meant to say is, every time she comes on here and does something goofy, and when somebody calls her out for it, she turns into Karen Starr and starts striking pages and everything else. Here's an example. Remember this episode of Big Mad, where your girl went live and told all the subscribers that
I called the police because I am basically going to, hey guys, file a report. I'm gonna file a report for being cyber harassed and bullied.
Now, the only way you can watch that episode of Big Mad is to go over to Rumble, because Karen over here got it struck down because she was so thin-skinned. Then she took that video off her page because she was full of shit. She never called the cops. That's one of her scare tactics, right before she strikes your videos down. Now, I'm not the only person she threatened to do that shit to.
Ever since I said I was going to do a reading with a walk with the ancestors.
You know, the live that she didn't plan whatsoever.
This was not planned.
First of all, you don't know what's going on in the spirit realm, okay? I'm not here to say she's doing right or wrong. That's her business, okay? I have no idea. I don't know her like that.
And just like her Kanika info, she's doing a lot of clout chasing and no research whatsoever.
She has a really good vibe. She's down to earth, and that's all I look for in a person.
You looking at the face of a whole goofy, because had she did her research, she know that good vibes was the last thing this woman had, and being down to earth, no, this woman's out in space.
I never fucking leave home without it. Do you understand me? Never. It's always by me, with me.
Come on, people. I know you feeling them good vibes.
Ain't no pussy but this pussy right here.
Classy. Now, if those vibes aren't good enough for you, try this on for size.
That's big. You keep hollering you got kids and a wife, I'll kill your kids, nigga. I'll cut your kids' heads off and leave them on your Ford Explorer, bitch.
Yeah, real down to earth, right? And you would think that, Kandis' spirit guides, Kanika and Vinny, would have told her she was hooking up with a psycho.
Somebody's going live. I'm not even gonna mention their name because I'm not giving no free promo.
Yeah, your girl's big mad over the videos put out by the channel Sin City Raps. And that shit was funny as hell.
Candy Patrick Starr. Sweetheart, she tried to do a copyright strike on my channel saying that I used some of her material in my material. First of all, Candy, you are nobody. You don't have material, sweetheart. I don't know, ever since she done hooked up with Queen Demonita Domain, it's like she is just, she feel like she have a protection over her.
Okay, but they're mentioning my name, so they're giving me some free promo, so thanks. But all my work proves itself.
And since it's been like 4 years now, she still ain't told you who killed Kanika, even though she claims Kanika's with her all the time. You can tell that her work is full of shit. But let's get back to the interview.
So that it tricks your mind into feeling you're not blessed and you don't have these new gifts and you didn't upgrade.
No, that's her subconscious telling her the truth about herself.
And then if you start believing that negative feed, then you actually do drop. So it just proved my point, period. It proved it.
Well, I guess to get the rest of the interview, I gotta show you her so-called new gift. This is stupid, I warn you in advance.
I did a pick a card reading, and right before I pressed record, I got this high-pitched noise, which I believe it was a download.
Nah, she was just hearing the sound of cheap internet service.
I was standing there, and everything just came together. Like, okay, so a while back, I was crying, and I was telling everybody how, since I suffered these chemical burns, that my voice changed, and it really broke me to my core, because if anybody knows me, singing has always been my healing mechanism.
Yeah, the chemical burn story is just an excuse for bad singing. Because before this so-called story, this is how she sounded. I mean, do you guys feel healed after that?
So I got this new gift, and it's all about, okay, so when I was crying, there was a comment, and somebody said to me,
you see, the narrative for this new gift of hers came from this user's comment. And if you want Kandis to have a new gift, just suggest it to her.
Maybe your voice is changing for a reason, to hit people on certain frequencies.
And that's a frequency only a dolphin's gonna understand.
It's because when Spirit did this to me, I was like, when I was finished, when I came out of it, I was like, that's a little weird.
That's what she found weird? The woman that speaks to spirits all day?
Like, Spirit, you could give me anything else. That feels like everybody gonna be laughing at me. And Spirit said, no, Kandis, this is real.
Yeah, whoever the fuck Spirit is got Kandis out here looking like a whole goofy.
I'm gonna be healing traumas. I'm gonna be healing deep-rooted traumas. I'm gonna be healing addictions. I'm gonna be healing so many things. And it's not scary, it's freaking beautiful. It really is. It's just beautiful.
That's right, people. Old St. Karen over here just downloaded the power to heal people. She just couldn't use it on her own mental state.
I just want to say what a pleasure it is to be here. I don't think anybody understands. I started watching Kandis Starr when she was covering the Kanika Jenkins.
Yeah, because both these goofies were clout chasing off her name at the same exact time. Check it out.
Well, she says she always talks about it. Usually through Kandis Starr, she says.
Yes, you are the one that I started wanting to do EVP. I had already been doing readings, for a very long time. And I started searching and looking for EVP machines. And Spirit was like, you are an EVP machine. Knock it off.
Hello.
Like, oh.
That's right, people. Your girl Queen didn't go full psycho until she went to the psychic school of YouTube, taught by your girl Kandis Starr.
Okay.
Exactly.
I was like, that's her lane anyway, but I just wanted to hear it back. You know what I mean? And so it's actually been happening for me in real time, where I'm speaking and you can hear your Hooters roar. You can hear him speaking directly. And so
Yeah, your girl got that dumb look on her face because she did no research at all. She had no idea who this Yehuda is. But wait, see what she finds out.
I'm understanding how ordained our meeting is today, so I'm really grateful.
Yeah, this was definitely, I feel, was supposed to happen. We just weren't aware of it until it happened. Right after we planned this meeting,
they didn't know.
Because I've been getting a lot of world downloads, like crazy world downloads.
Yeah, don't try to understand what that means. These are just terms made up by goofies.
And I just wanted to see if you're getting the same thing, basically.
Come on, you know how these goofies operate. Of course she's going to be getting the same thing.
I'm going to say my quick little prayer to myself.
Okay,
me too. To dive in, whatever you want to do, it's fine.
Here we go with the theatrics again. These two goofies got to pray to their fake gods. Let me
I think I'm ready.
Spare you this one.
Antarctica. So I feel that there is more landmass beyond Antarctica.
Yeah, light them up, people, because from here on out, this story gets crazy.
Okay. And I think that they're doing like really crazy experiments with, I'm going to say creatures or beings over there.
Yeah, and I would like her to show us one of these creatures or beings that she claims are over there.
There is giant creatures, like animals, creatures, giant ones over there. Do you feel any of that?
And since both these frauds are batshit, you know she feels that.
Absolutely. And I agree with that to the extent of they are mixing DNA.
Let's have some fun with this. Every time one of these goofies use the term they or them without telling you who they or them are, you gotta take a shot.
I've never seen you break up so badly. It is like distorted, but I can hear you.
You know what's crazy?
Now they just making shit up for the fun of it. There ain't shit wrong with this video.
Super hot.
What's crazy is right before I went live, all the power in the house went out because we're going through a big storm right now. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, are they really trying to block me that bad from doing this reading?
And how would they know she was even going to do this reading if...
This was not planned. I also had a dream of a gigantic, what are they called? Not an ape, gorilla.
Yeah, and wait till you hear this dumb shit.
And then I swear to God, 2 days later, it showed that they came out with this new movie, Godzilla and
versus
something.
Kong.
That's it. And I was like, oh, that's a little ironic.
And nothing ironic about that at all. They make Kong movies all the fucking time. But wait till you see what Queen turns this into.
Talk about that really quickly.
Please, go ahead, because I don't understand it.
So there is a deity by the name of Yosef that is a gorilla, and they portray Yosef like as Kong, and Godzilla would be the reptilian. So anytime that we're looking at Godzilla, we're looking at the representation of the reptilians that are shapeshifters here.
Yes, I believe that.
Of course she believes that. This is the same goofy that used to watch Sherry Shriner all day.
We're looking at the people, humans of the planet, where they're telling you they are forces against us humans here on the planet.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad sci-fi movie, right? That's because she got this whole shit from American Horror Story, the new season. Check it out.
And so I'm telling you, we're going to start seeing things that we've never seen in our life when they come, because the veil is very thin, Kandis.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Interdimensional beings start to come and we see them. You hear me? It's going to be scary because we're not used to seeing shapeshifters.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Wow.
They used to seeing me shapeshift, but not like that. I'm not a reptilian.
Yeah, she just said they used to seeing me shapeshift. And that shit just went over your girl Kandis's head. Why?
I don't know her like that.
And again, if she did less cloud chasing and more research, she'd know your girl Queen transforms into a demon on command.
Let it out. Fight for her, that's all. That's right. I'm buff. Fight back for me.
Yeah, if she's Baphomet, then I'm Batman.
Call that name now. Again! In front of a belongs to me. Free me from his soul. Free him from his soul. Free him from his soul. Free him from your soul.
And if you want a Kandis and Starr's babes, before you jump in my comment section with the comments, just know these are the goofies that you follow.
Right. Now, because the world, this kind of does go with the world. Do you astral project?
I mean, why not, right?
That I've done it a few times.
No, she didn't.
See, I have astral projected about 3 times my entire life.
It's just insane how many powers she gained after Kanika died, right?
When I did that, it showed me things that was going on behind my back and like to the T.
You guys buying this bullshit yet?
And then I came at the person that was doing it, and they were like, wait, how did you know all that? And I was like, well, number one, you just told me.
She used the same trick parents use on their kids to trick the person she already suspected doing shit to her into snitching on themselves. There's nothing psychic in that at all.
Am I allowed to like ask you a question?
You can do anything you want. I don't care. Yeah.
Do you want a son?
Stop it! Oh my God! You're gonna make me cry. Stop. I do.
See how gullible she is and how easy it is to trick stupid people? Now Kandis has been coming online talking about she wanted a son forever now. And Queen would know that because...
Started watching Kandis Starr when she was covering the Kanika Jenkins.
So you would think she would put 2 and 2 together and not fall for this bullshit. But she also thinks she's magnetic.
But there's a baby boy that's hanging around you. Like, I feel like this baby wants to manifest into the physical plane.
Oh my God, you're putting me in chills.
The boy.
Trust me, when it comes to babies manifesting out of thin air, your girl Queen knows all about it.
I see you behind there. Come here. Whose baby are you?
Your girl's hotel room got invaded by ghost babies.
Well, stay over there then. Shit. Somebody baby look like a little 10-year-old or something peeking behind that fucking corner to my now he's scared because I'm yelling.
Yeah, you don't gotta be a ghost to be scared if you're trapped in a room with a goofy like this.
As soon as I came in here and I tapped in to do the world reading, they all rushed the fuck in here. But I ain't gotta do nobody.
Yeah, these ghost babies better recognize. There's no CPS in the afterlife.
And if you do talk to me in my sleep, I have you who to put you the fuck out of here. Now how about that? Now who you talking to?
How you just gonna throw a bunch of babies out on the street? This shit is goofy.
I know I got it. I know I do. I know I got it. I know I got it.
No, what she got is a mental problem.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, that's usually a side effect of bad drugs. And when you're in a hotel room talking to yourself, ghosts, that's safe to say that you're on something.
Yeah. Everything I do, I always try to be 100% genuine to it because that's the only way it works out. If I'm doing it selfishly, y'all are gonna see that. It shows.
Oh, it sure does. You can tell by the Cash App. But if you want to see an example of that, I'm going to roll up another blunt while you guys check this out.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Kanika has actually asked me many times to write a book.
And hopefully you were able to read that book while snuggled in your Starr blankie.
Kanika, baby, you didn't get the blankets I gave you last night?
Well, I know you all did. And right now, you got the chance to unlock your inner goofy with your very own deck of Starr cards.
This is the official Kandis Starr Tarot deck.
Don't waste your time on cards that won't let you accurately speak to the dead. Each Starr card is programmed by Kandis herself.
I touched each card. I programmed it. Only Vinny and Kanika can be spirit guides.
And with shipping by DeadX, you'll get the ghosts of Kanika Jenkins and Vinny delivered right to your door in speedy fashion.
And each one has an expression on them of my my avatar.
Yeah, aren't you lucky? But wait till you see the price.
The total cost with shipping and handling will be $70. It don't include a packaging.
Trust me, no packaging can contain this much goofy. Call and order your deck today. 1-800-555-4J4K.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
It's a woman,
you know what I'm saying?
That sits with you a lot, and she is kind of like your guardian or your protector. She has a very strong like New York accent. You kind of remind me of her as you're speaking, right? Because she sit next to you and she's like, what?
Now this is a classic trick that quote unquote spirit talkers like to do. They throw a bunch of shit out there, and then they just sit back and wait for the gullible victim to just tell them what they want to know.
You know what's crazy? I did lose somebody from New York. That was a woman. It was my daughter's godmother, my first daughter's godmother. Her name is Tiffany. Is that her? I don't know.
See what I mean? Just gave her all the details she needed.
Yes, and she doesn't like people to like taunt you and mess with you. So whoever, quote unquote, calls himself dealing with you, she's gonna deal with them.
Yeah, Kandis doesn't know the queen likes to use her powers to send spirits after her enemies.
Queen, I freaking love you. I don't care. I love you.
Yeah, remember she said that shit. Because within 6 months, I guarantee you she'll be singing a different tune. And I'm not even a psychic.
The spirit keeps saying to tell you to write everything down, not just the dreams, because you're getting ready, the prophecy is getting ready to be very big for you, and they want to make sure that you're capturing it.
Man, this girl will fall for anything. She didn't even say shit. What the fuck is the prophecy supposed to mean?
People be like, write a book, because at one time the EVPs was like, write a book. And, you know, there's even trolls out there acting like I actually wrote a book and giving a hotline number to order the book.
I mean, I think she's talking about me. She was probably looking at me with that side eye when she first saw that video. It's like people don't appreciate good comedy these days.
Maybe one day, you know, if Spirit wants it, they'll make it happen. You know how they are, so.
Yeah, so when she does release the book, you know, the one Kanika told her to write, don't get mad at her for it. Blame the spirits for ghostwriting it for her.
Is there anything else you want to like add for the world or anything?
You're gonna love what these goofies start talking about next.
I'm gonna listen for a moment just to see what I pick up on as far as the world goes.
And she must have picked up on the frequency of a moron, because the shit she's about to say is completely idiotic.
It's very crazy what they showing me. And it's not even like, it's for the world, but it is, but it isn't. I don't know. Because I keep seeing them like they're digging and they're finding bodies as they're digging. And I keep hearing Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa. I don't even got a joke for that.
They're digging up people. This is getting ready to get
mummies.
Crazy.
These people are fucking goofy.
Oh, we found King Tut. Let's open his tomb. Wait, did you not watch the movies? What they released when they touched those? No, why are we doing this? We are in a pandemic.
Yeah, the new variant of COVID is going to be Mumacron.
I did a reading and the EVP mentioned CERN, and I asked about like spiritual beings. You could call them demons. I don't really believe in actual demons. I believe in negative energy possessing people, and the people are the demons. But CERN in the EVP, and what I'm getting right now, has created these creatures that we're going to associate with and call them demons.
Kandis doesn't believe in demons, huh? Well, I love to see the look on her face when somebody informs her that
they don't know they fucking with a demon.
That they created what we're gonna identify as a demon, but it's not real demons. They created these parasitic creatures. That's what I hear. Mm-hmm. Parasitic creatures. We're gonna call them demons on the loose. Mm-hmm. But it's not an actual demon.
It's
These are parasitic
at the
creatures.
Same time too, Kandis. It's gonna happen at the same time as the quote unquote second coming.
Well, since whenever somebody pisses the queen off, she turns into a demon and puts curses on them. She should know. And I'm not joking. She really does that.
Oh shit! Yo, hold up. I say you hold up.
And again, if you're one of Kandis Starr's babes, these are the goofies that you're following.
I fucking kill you in real time, bitch. Clean her hand, Kara.
Like I said, batshit crazy.
I've told them, and I'm gonna say it here: even if you're sitting in a restaurant, you guys, and I know we can't even cough now, you know what I mean, without people thinking
right. My hubby coughs. I'm like, oh, COVID.
They're going to be like spitting up blood, and that is your cue to get the fuck out of Dodge. When you're seeing the bleeding and the spitting up the blood and all of that, that means that they have been mutated and what's inside of them is super, super contagious. We're getting ready to go into the movie Contagion.
More like she was in a hotel room and she just finished watching the movie Contagion. Because she just described the whole plot.
I had a dream that there were real zombies outside, and it was even in the animals. I seen a dog, and basically it was like they were rabid. They were just foaming at the mouth, and they were just like, they were hungry. It was crazy.
More like she's crazy, and her next statement will let you know why.
You know, if you got animals at one point in time, maybe you don't want to keep them outside because I only have dreams that come true when I remember them.
That's right, people. And since she clearly just told you that shit in detail, you better bring your animals in because you don't want to turn them into zombies.
I can absolutely believe what you're saying.
Well, of course she can. Goofy minds think alike.
Because, see, I pay attention to a lot of stuff. So when they kept coming out saying, oh, felines have their own version of HIV, where the fuck would they get it from? You understand me? Unless they're doing research and trying to figure out if it'll also affect the animals. Because let's be clear, HIV
is man-made.
It is, and it's also in the jab.
Now she wants you to believe they're putting HIV in the COVID vaccine with no proof whatsoever. Nobody with a sane mind is going to believe that.
I know that.
I said nobody with a sane mind.
And that's where some of the zombies come from, because they're going to be putting that chip in people's heads. It's going to be in your head and in your hand. And so that's how they're going to tell the difference. Like if it's in your head, you're something else.
All of this is the setup to bring that mark of the beast, the chip. All this is to, it's just to follow.
People's heads are going to be exploding. It's going to be the scariest shit you've ever seen in your life.
And don't even try to question these goofies on where they got this information, because they're just going to tell you the spirit told them.
My spirit has been telling me, go deep in the woods, dig a hole, and build a house underground.
No, I think they were channeling the spirit of Don Rickles.
You get a horse and live in the mountains someplace and don't bother anybody.
Told me to go into the woods and the mountains.
That's what they told me. And
see what I mean? Told you it was Don Rickles.
Okay, I have this dream that I remember. So for me, that will be like one of my dreams that's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, grab your popcorn because this shit's going to be a classic.
The ground broke apart. My hubby was on this side and I was on this side. I was like kind of like tossing these kids to him over this drop. And I got to the baby and I threw her and I fell.
Yeah, she literally just got that shit from the movie I just showed you.
There's no way I want to fall down no crack, you know, into the middle of the earth. But that's what I saw.
Yeah, no doubt on Netflix.
I'm like, well, you know, at least the kids are okay, you know?
I've seen myself several times inside of these dreams. I've been in the camps, and that's my fear, because I've been in the camps 3 times in my dream.
Yeah, she wasn't having a dream, and that wasn't a camp. It was just a mental hospital.
Remember I said there were smart zombie people things? I wasn't sure if those were like the soldier, like the military, because they were very militant. You know what I'm saying? It was like when they ran, their hands were like straight, you know, like it was weird. So I was like, well, maybe that's like a different breed.
Yeah, you're really looking at 2 people with extremely too much time on their hands.
When I had to dream about the zombies,
so you had one too.
Of course you did. Both of them got the same exact drug dealer.
Percocets. This is a bag full of Percocets, bitch. I had a whole motherfucker that be selling me weed just call me.
Percocets. This is a bag full of Percocets, bitch.
Yeah, Vinny, Kanika, and DMX is doing your girl Kandis dirty, but not warning her about this crazy.
Absolutely. I've spoken about it several times. They were creating them with the chip, and they took me to a house where everyone had like a duplicate. Like everyone was a twin in there. They were like,
wow, clones.
I'm telling you, they watch way too much TV.
I think the whole channel froze. I'm not seeing no comments. I got a frozen picture.
Okay, I can see the comments. They're coming up for me.
I don't see anything. It's not even moving. Like I can't even scroll up or down.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on here, but I'm sure they got an explanation for it.
They say they start messing with with it when they don't want us to speak the truth.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly.
And there they go again, always trying to keep the truth from being told.
Well, actually, I'm gonna get going. I didn't want to stay too long. I don't want to hold your day up.
Coming up on an hour.
Yeah,
this was fun.
I think that's good.
Man, what a bunch of clown shoes. Now, since on Kandis's last video, she said,
y'all can say whatever you want to me. I'm just gonna take it as free promo now.
yeah, but we all know Karen Starr. As soon as she sees the video, she's gonna strike the shit out of it. But don't worry, I re-uploaded it to Rumble. And Kandis, before you strike the video, you might want to read that YouTube terms of service. You see, I did my research, and since all my videos are done in fair use, you striking my channel is called false flagging, something that will make you lose your channel. You know, since you don't have a global copyright on any of the content that you post. And I can prove that as well. So go ahead and strike the video if you want, and we can just go through the whole court process and get it over with. But I'm sure as usual, all she's gonna do is go over to her channel and post a video claiming,
I called the police. I always tell you, when you level up, so does the negative energy. And as soon as you level up, it's its job to attack you at that precise moment.
and again, I'm not psychic, but just know that if you come back and watch this video and it's gone, old Karen Starr struck again. And with that, that's where I'm going to end this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you like the content, hit that Cash App for me. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
See, I don't believe in demons, things. I believe in negative energy going into human beings, creating a demon.
I will not stop until I have your soul. I have your soul. I have a nigga pull up to your house and kill you, ratchet. Don't fuck with me.